president during World War I?
Woodrow Wilson.
What is the name of the vice president of the United States now?
J.D. Vance.
In what month do we vote for president?
November.
What did the Emancipation Proclamation do?
Freed the slaves.
During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States?
Communism.
Why does the flag have 50 stars?
Because there is one star for each state.
How many amendments does the Constitution have?
27.
Who vetoes bills?
The President.
Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now?
John Roberts.
What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen?
Defend the Constitution and laws of the United States.
Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived?
Native Americans.
What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now?
Mike Johnson.
Who is the father of our country?
George Washington.
Who signs bills to become laws?
The President.
The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words?
We the people.
What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress?
The Senate and House of Representatives.
Why do some states have more representatives than other states?
Because they have more people.
If both the president and vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president?
The Speaker of the House.
There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them.
Any citizen can vote. 18 and older.
When was the Constitution written?
(1787).
What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution?
The Bill of Rights.
What is the capital of the United States?
Washington, D.C.
Who makes federal laws?
Congress.
What ocean is on the west coast of the United States?
Pacific Ocean.
Name one right only for United States citizens.
Vote in a federal election.
What is the capital of your state? If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president?
The Vice President.
When was the Declaration of Independence adopted?
July 4, 1776.
Under our Constitution, some powers belongs to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government?
To print money.
When must all men register for the Selective Service?
at age 18.
We elect a president for how many years?
4.
Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s.
Civil War.
What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States?
Terrorists attacked the United States.
Name one U.S. territory.
Puerto Rico.
Name one American Indian tribe in the United States.
Cherokee.
Name one state that borders Canada.
New York.
What are two rights of everyone living in the United States?
Freedom of expression, freedom of speech.
Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States.
Mississippi River.
Where is the Statue of Liberty?
New York Harbor.
What is the rule of law?
Everyone must follow the law.
Who is one of your state's U.S. Senator now? What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance?
The United States.
The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers.
James Madison.
Who was the first president?
George Washington.
What did Martin Luther King Jr. do?
Fought for civil rights.
Name one state that borders Mexico.
California.
¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo te está yendo con el estudio de estas preguntas cívicas? Recuerda que si te gustaría tener un plan de trabajo para poderlas aprender mejor, tenemos un curso en nuestra página cursosconfernando.com. En este curso encontrarás un orden de trabajo sin interrupciones que podrás estudiar a tu propio ritmo y a tus propios tiempos sin importar tu nivel de inglés. Además, contarás con el apoyo de nuestro equipo ayudándote en tu preparación. Recuerda, esta página es cursosconfernando.com. Continuemos con la práctica. Mucha suerte.
What is an amendment?
A change to the Constitution.
What is freedom of religion?
You can practice any religion or not practice a religion.
Who does a U.S. Senator represent?
All people of the state.
What is the highest court in the United States?
The Supreme Court.
What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens?
Vote in a federal election.
What is the political party of the president now?
Republican.
What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803?
The Louisiana Territory.
How old do citizens have to be to vote for president?
'18 and older.
Who wrote the Declaration of Independence?
Thomas Jefferson.
What does the judicial branch do?
Reviews laws.
Who is the governor of your state now? Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s.
World War I.
Who did the United States fight in World War II?
Japan, Germany, and Italy.
What ocean is on the east coast of the United States?
Atlantic Ocean.
What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment?
Speech.
What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful?
Checks and balances.
How many U.S. senators are there?
100.
What does the Constitution do?
Sets up the government.
What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves?
Africans.
When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms?
April 15.
Why did the colonists fight the British?
Because of high taxes.
Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II?
Franklin Roosevelt.
What is the economic system in the United States?
Market economy.
When do we celebrate Independence Day?
July 4.
What is the supreme law of the land?
The Constitution.
What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence?
Life, liberty.
The House of Representatives has how many voting members?
435.
What are two cabinet level positions?
Secretary of Energy, Secretary of Education.
Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states?
Provide schooling and education.
What is one reason colonists came to America?
Freedom.
There were 13 original states. Name 3.
New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey.
What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did?
Freed the slaves.
What did the Declaration of Independence do?
Announced our independence from Great Britain.
Who is in charge of the executive branch?
The President.
Name your U.S. representative. How many justices are in the Supreme Court?
9.
Name one branch or part of the government.
Congress.
Name 2 national U.S. holidays.
Independence Day, Thanksgiving.
We elect a U.S. representative for how many years?
2.
What are the 2 major political parties in the United States?
Democratic and Republican.
Name the U.S. war between the North and the South.
The Civil War.
What does the President's Cabinet do?
Advises the President.
We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years?
6.
What is the name of the President of the United States now?
Donald Trump.
What happened at the Constitutional Convention?
The Constitution was written.
What did Susan B. Anthony do?
Fought for women's rights.
What movement tried to end racial discrimination?
Civil rights movement.
Why does the flag have 13 stripes?
Because there were 13 original colonies.
Who is the commander-in-chief of the military?
The President.
There are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy.
Vote. Join a political party.
What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for?
U.S. diplomat.
Name one problem that led to the Civil War.
Slavery.
Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in?
World War II.
What is the name of the national anthem?
The Star-Spangled Banner.